So what is exactly, if someone will need to understand from zero, a chief architect? Is it a position close to product? Is it something that we only see in tech firms? I don't know if you could share some context about the specific role.
Yeah, certainly. So the way I would think about a chief architect, and I'll do the same thing I do internally, which is I don't like to put boundaries on it for a reason.
Yeah.
Because I think to be able to move quickly and have, that degree of influence to be successful is it's great to not have boundaries. But I think the example roles that you might see someone that's more of like a founding type of, architect level person for a startup that can really come in and both understand the business problem and understand how to think about technical problems that aren't today's problems, but maybe two or three steps ahead. That's part of, kind of the advice that I give at Leapfin. But it's also very much like a chief customer architect in some sense. My job in a big way is to not necessarily care about Leapfin as a platform, but to care about the problems that CFOs, controllers, financial systems folks have, and then to advise them, hey, you have an ERP, you've got billing systems, you've got payment systems. What are you really missing? Does Leapfin kind of help bring it all together and then synthesize that into financial records because your problem is disparate data? Or do you have a big data problem and it's really mostly an internal engineering problem? And so like that's part of my role is to help advise, key customers, prospects, and really just be a thought leader and evangelist for some of these problems. That then manifests itself though with those data points to be part of our product council and lead the vision for the product at Leapfin. And then it also helps to think about what do these customers care about and how do we think about how folks talk about problems so that way we can rally communities of people, and that's very much a marketing and a community bit. So those are really like the core focuses or components of the chief architect role. So it's both engineering, it's product, it's a bit of marketing, and it's also just a thought leadership consultative approach with clients.
Yeah, very definitely you touch in many things. So for the way marketing, sales, customer success, product tech, right? Pretty much all the pipeline.
Why not? Yeah, I mean, if we're here to solve problems, you might as well get into all of them.
That's awesome. Much appreciate the context, Jason.